You say it right now.
Actually, I don't even think it's that hot outside for fucking once. I didn't have to swim to my mailbox today, so...
Not the hottest choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Just waiting for it.
You know, you always gotta stay on brand. My brand is C and P. We cover your C's and P's.
It's only 23 degrees right now. What is this sorcery?
All right, give me a second.
Which is 72 in Freedom Unix. I can't remember the
42 degrees here, Fahrenheit. That's reasonable-ish. I mean, that's within range of reasonable. Friends, countrymen, Romans, when we left off, you had met a creature calling itself Prince Khosrau, who has an accent that we've identified as something, and he wants things like slaves or, you know, dark magic or your soul, maybe. You've decided that none of those things are worth dark magic, and you also don't want to fight fungus. And so we're returning to the central corridor, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna head up to the northern one. As soon as you said like the whatever fungus, I was just like, I immediately just thought orcs. It's just essentially what they are, is angry fungus.
Not that kind of fungus.
I know, it's just what I thought.
Well, there's a couple of things. If you could open that door and it's like 200 degrees, it'd probably kill all the fungus pretty immediately.
I mean,
and
who knows? There might be. I was about to say there might be some type of like crazy like, because like, you know, there's those fucking mushrooms in Chernobyl, right?
Oh boy, listen, you can tell that Drumurboy's never played Pathfinder by that plan.
Oh yeah. You know.
What was the? Was it the yellow fungus that whenever it takes fire or heat damage, it begins multiplying itself, and then radiates a shield of cold? And so if you set it on fire, it's just like, oh, there's one patch of that fungus. Then you use fireball. It's like, oh, now there's a hundreds of square feet patch of fungus 6 seconds later, and now there's a fucking snow freeze everywhere.
Yeah, I remember something like that. Like we had a wizard open a door, and it's like, oh, it's this fungus, whatever. Actually, I think it was like it was like fungus growing in some whatever thing, and like, oh, I'm gonna fireball it. You fireball it, the thing multiplies like 6 times. And we're like, yeah, no, fuck that, because it wasn't just the fungus. It was like the fungus was controlling what. It's like, nope, we just shut the door and left. We're like not dealing with that.
This is D&D though.
I know, but listen, in Pathfinder, they were like, oh, environmental damage. Like early on, they're like, oh, you fall off a cliff, you know, you fall into a pit, there's a wall of fire, and then by the time you have like 300 hit points, you're like, ugh, that's nothing. So the developers were like, okay, in order to make the environment useful now, I guess you fight on the moon, or even if a rogue saves, they still take full damage from this, and everybody else takes triple damage from this ice geyser. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is this what you developers have come up with now?
Our players have become too strong. We need to kill them somehow.
There's a rock on another planet that will kill every Superman here. It's this yellow mushroom.
Okay, what do we want to do here, friends?
We were going to head north because we were being pulled in that direction.
Have you mentioned this to any of your other party members?
No.
I cast fill in.
Well, that's not a real spell, but I'll accept it.
Okay,
when we got down the stairs, anybody else feel this weird like this direction? Just to pull it over shoulder that way. Anybody else feel that? Just me?
No.
No.
I still can't understand a fucking thing Finley's saying. It's okay, just me then. All right, to the north then.
Okay, now let me see here. Did they change back the way that you do the ruler? No. So how do you do the ruler?
Wait, they changed it again?
Yes, they
Why?
did. I don't.
Not only did they change it, they had to roll back the zoom in on the mouse wheel. They undid that one because apparently it was making the game or the browser tab crash for people or some shit. I don't just pick
like whenever you guys talk about these changes, my shit has not changed at all.
That's because they changed it back because it was dumb and stupid and no one liked it.
Oh.
Okay, so as this door opens, Kelly, you better move back. You better recognize.
Okay, yeah.
As the door
You
opens,
better recognize.
Kelly is leaking light. Like as soon as you open the door, your flaming sword causes everyone in the next room to turn around and look at you. However, most of you can't see anything. In fact, the only one who can see stuff is Agrim can see these 3 people right here. And then Daka can see everybody up to this point. All of them are facing away from you when the door opens. Many have either crossbows or short bows pointed towards this hallway, which you can't see, but it exists, and they're pointing it towards that centralized point. All of them are seated in like chairs or detritus garbage, but as soon as that door opens, they're all begin screaming and gobbling and turning around. Let's roll for initiative.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
There goes our stealth.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
As soon
Hey,
as
look, man.
as soon as I saw the white tile, all I can remember is my folks
Oh.
decided to upgrade
Nice.
all of the lights in the house to be LED, and so you flip the bathroom light on, and it's like a flashbang went off. You can see shit. Wow.
Come on, wow.
Those, those initiatives
Welcome back,
exist. That's
Man, it's a real shame that I live in Florida because I don't have a cliff to go jump off of.
that's fine. I'm
Why
sure
don't you go bathe in the waters of Lake Okeechobee?
I changed
the
the
Lake
light bulb.
Okeechobee?
No, he's
Is that
not
a
wrong.
real lake?
I'm pretty sure I have my uncle actually used to live near a place called
I
Lake
changed
Okeechobee.
the light bulb in my bedside lamp, and I didn't realize I changed it to a daylight bulb.
No.
It's like,
We just had this like bright as fuck because there was white tile in the bathroom or whitish tile in the mirror. It's just like we literally the light was in there for like less than a day. We were like, no, like I will take a flashlight in there or that fucking thing.
So now that I've laid out all the enemies, I will now describe the area. Hopefully you're paying attention. We're gonna see how this experiment goes.
I'm gonna give him shit either way now. It's just a matter of principle.
Right
Tiles.
here, which again only Agrim and Daka can see, there appears to be a stone workshop, much like the one that you saw on the first level. This
Why
one
can't
is
I see that, by the way?
how far is Elven Dark Vision? Is it 60 feet?
It's
Then you can
60
also
feet.
see it.
Yeah, 660 is
Well, the reason
baseline.
you can't see it is because you're at a weird angle.
Oh.
You can
Okay.
see the rest of the room, though. Don't worry, I'll describe that. This one appears to have smooth floors. There's a counter space. There's several seating areas. There's one obvious main stone throne, and then several smaller stools around the area. All of the tools that you would believe would be there have been removed, but the walls are covered in script, in dwarven runes. Extremely precise. Over here is a workshop warehouse. The floors are scuffed from the repeated moving of boxes, crates, stonework, wares. You could see that the remains of dwarven stone bins, so these are basically just, stone blocks that have the middle removed, and so they're like 1 inch thick walls where you can put something in them. Some of them are as large as like a bathtub. They're essentially just bathtubs that you throw stuff in and then pick up and carry. Now that I've described all that, the floor is littered with them over here. Everything on the left-hand side of this area is difficult terrain over here.
Can you like draw a box or whatever for that?
Yes. Drawing the box by pointing to the level. Anything that is not directly in that line, anything that is not here. Oops. That line right there, smooth floor. Everything that's not that, doom.
Okay, so everything on this side is all
Yes.
difficult terrain.
Correct. Covered in boxes and detritus and garbage. Kelly, you're up first. Your flaming sword has attracted a goblin ton of attention.
Okay. I'm aware of this attention.
Insofar as they're turning around to look, yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see if this still works.
You know,
Okay, so I can go. I'm gonna go 25 foot up, like
Okay.
that. I'm gonna enter tunnel fighter stance. Wait, no. You know what I'll do? I will cast. What does Moonbeam do?
Oh, Moonbeam is like a continual thing. You summon like a column of light that deals damage, and then it's a concentration spell. The spell will continue to deal damage every turn.
Takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save. Constitution.
That would be a weird spell
Okay.
for you to cast.
I mean, there's a big group of people over there. It's 40 foot wide, right? So, how big
That's
is
great.
40 foot? Can I just see? Do you have like a?
you can put templates on.
Yes, we have underneath character sheets. There should be a graphic for.
Oh shit! Cool. All right.
Here's a 40-foot radius.
Do I just drag that shit on there? Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's huge. Holy crap!
I don't think Moonbeam is that big. I think Moonbeam is a 5-foot.
No,
radius.
it's 5 foot radius. Oh, 40 foot high. Okay.
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
big beam, big column, right? I
Yes.
guess,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's 5 foot
That's-
radius, so 10 foot square, and then 40 feet high.
No,
Oh,
it's
drag-
one. It's one. It's
block?
one thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one block. That's not
40
this.
foot
The difference in this is quite enormous. That's like, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna worry about that then, because I thought it would be like a big thing. But that's okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to. How far can I misty step?
I want to say it's
30
yeah,
feet.
Yeah.
30?
Maybe.
Yeah,
well,
30
maybe it's
feet.
the upcast stuff.
So if I go all the way to the end and I
Sorry,
miss,
Moonbeam covers a 2x2 area, so it's like a square.
that is not very far at all. All right, that's fine. I'm not going to do that. Pretty sure I had like a spell for giving me extra armor.
Shield.
Yeah, like a
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith. I'm pretty sure I have that. Oh, there
Is
it
it
is.
prepared?
Yeah, you should you could or you
Yeah, it's
did
prepared.
anyway, 'cause you use it anyway.
It's one of the spells I've prepared. The other first level spell that I have prepared is what? I have Cure Wounds prepared, and
Okay, but
I
what do
always
you?
have Bless prepared.
So,
Yeah, so I'll use
just to bring it back, what are you doing?
spell. I'll do Shield of Faith. Give
Very well.
myself an extra 2 AC. That's 10 minutes. That's a bonus action. And then I will spend my action to use defensive stance, I guess.
Question:
So you're taking the dodge stance then?
Yeah, sorry, dodge. That's what it was.
Very well.
your aura save thing. That's just a passive, right? You don't have to like.
Yeah, it's passive. Yeah, so
Cool.
any allied creature within 10
Gotcha.
feet of me is
Yeah.
okay with it.
Shaka.
Are we all ranged?
No one has
I
any
don't have
idea
a lot
what
of range.
Finley's abilities could be anything at this point.
I know
I
Finn, we've
mean-
seen him throw acid spray at distance.
Yes.
I'm Schrodinger's druid.
Did you,
I mean,
did you use a bow last time we fought?
I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've used the bow. I've used spells.
I mean, I can technically be ranged.
All right. Do you
I've
want
done everything except whatever C was that I circled.
me to close off the choke point a little bit there, Kelly?
I mean, you can if you want. I don't know if it's entirely necessary. I want people to come in closer to me first, because when they're within distance of strike, like there's going to be a lot of arrows coming in, is what's going to happen.
Right.
So it's up to you whether you want to take that many arrows, which is why I took all the defensive stances and stuff that I could.
Because what I can do, I can make a 5 foot, like just a 1 square barrier.
Interesting. You. I mean, if you're not within range of me getting or range of getting shot, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll do that first. I'm gonna cloud of daggers right here.
Oh boy. Okay.
So let me grab my 5-foot square. Oh, is there not a 5-foot square?
Yeah, there should be. You
There's
just
a
have to.
10-foot square.
There's a 5-foot square. I got you.
Well, a 5-foot square would just
Very
be
top. Yeah, the first one.
Oh, I was looking under
Bringing it
squares.
out, but it's not showing up.
You might be on a different layer.
There we go.
Could
Nope,
be,
there
if
it
it's-
is.
So what is a dagger? Is it just like a whirling blades of daggers or something?
Yeah, so for up to 1 minute, so 10 rounds. Oh, I can just spell info. Boop.
Cool.
So anytime someone enters that square or starts their turn on that square, they take 64 damage. 6d4, not 60.
You're upcasting it to a 3rd level spell slot?
I have to.
He
I'm a
has
warlock,
to.
right?
Yeah, warlocks automatically cast at high,
yes.
not max level.
Very well. The spell begins.
And I will bonus action.
Eldritch Blast, not a thing you can do, but I just wanted to say
No.
Eldritch Blast. Kind of
I'm gonna
something.
bonus action Magic Stone and give them to Riverin.
So
Interesting.
one of the best things you can do with Eldritch Blast, you can make it so you can push them or pull them, is you can push them or pull them into Cloud of Daggers, and it's never gets old.
Yep.
The Scorpion, a motherfucker in the.
So now Riverin has 3 Magic Stones that do. What was it? Has a 60-foot range equal to 1d6 plus my caster level or my spellcasting ability, which is charisma for warlocks, so 3. So d6 plus 3.
So you can just lob rocks.
Yeah, so Riverin can lob rocks up to 60 feet if she hits d6 plus 3.
Kelly, I wonder if, or sorry, Dave, I wonder if we like tied your sword to my hammer and I throw the hammer, your sword is on fire. That would be pretty fucking cool.
What is your AC?
22.
Kelly. Very well.
22 right now. Yeah.
There is a wave of ranged weaponry at you. All of it is at disadvantage
Nice.
because of
I
your
don't think
dodge
anything
stance.
hit me at proper advantage, right?
For some reason I said drop lowest instead of drop highest. I don't think any of this is gonna hit.
No. I over-prepared for that big time. Yeah.
Sorry, what's your total?
Highest
22?
is a 15. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you get a wave of short bows and crossbow fire all around you. I mean, we're talking 14 missiles headed in your direction. Your armor is like a fucking thunderstorm right now. You're just ping, 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 ping. There's hailstorm style. That's what it's. Yeah. It is uncomfortable.
Man,
Finley.
I was just thinking I should have grabbed that arrow shield, but it is what it is.
Oh, the one that lets you reflect them or whatever?
No. It's just 2 extra AC against missile attacks.
Whoa. Gosh.
How high is the ceiling in this big room?
In here,
In the big room, yeah.
20 feet tall.
Oh boy. All right. So I move up behind the whirling daggers, and I am going to cast Call Lightning.
What a son of a bitch.
So that is a
The one I think it is.
Yeah.
That is
That one. Okay.
a 60-foot radius, 10-foot tall
Yeah.
AOE.
This one's crazy.
I bring all the boys to the yard and you give them the old lightning one too.
So each creature within 5 feet of where I plop this thing has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d10 lightning damage.
Yikes.
So I'm going to pop it
Jesus.
right in here.
What's the radius of this thing?
60
Just 5
foot. 60 foot.
Fucking is that okay?
Well,
That
if
seems like a lot.
it's the one I think it is, So, well, before you start laughing, if it's the one I think it is, what you do is it's 60 foot, and then you pick a target
Right.
in that 60 feet, and then
Within everyone within 5 feet of that.
and so it strikes the thing. So it's not every single one. It's just.
I think if I put it right here,
You'll be able to get 2 guys.
Two. That won't get all 3 of them.
It will not. This guy's one
Just
step
within
too
5 feet.
far away.
Oh, okay.
What about up here, Spooty?
Up where?
You
up
can't
here
see that
in the
far.
top one.
Yeah, I can't see that far.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, these guys right here, I could do it right there.
Actually, you can. You can see 60 feet. You can see all
Yeah.
3 of these guys. Yep.
Oh, well, shit. Then I'll just plop it right there and take out 3, or try to take out 3.
Well, all right. Let me get a calculator real quick. No, you can't see that far. All right, you can't see that far either.
All right, well then I'll just do it on the on these 2 guys here.
Yes.
Arthur,
very well.
I have a light that's 80-foot radius.
Right.
The sword is 80 feet.
Well, if we're not relying on
Probably
dark
those-
vision. Well, what Dave is saying is if it's lit up by the
It's
sword,
40 foot.
not
It's
counting as
40
light.
feet of normal light, then it's 80 feet of like the.
It's still not
half-light,
far
whatever
enough.
it is.
You would be able to hit these 2 guys or these 2 guys if you're looking for a multi-attack.
Probably go for the commander dude. I don't know what he does. Like,
Yeah, there we go.
I'd go for anybody with a ranged weapon.
Yeah, I'm going for right here, so I'll hit these 2 guys.
That's not bad. I think the save is wrong because it says you have strength in there, which I don't.
Is that not right?
That's not correct.
No,
It's
no,
a
it
dexterity
should be-
saving throw.
Dex, yeah.
Hang
Your
on.
save is
It should
also
be a dex.
yeah. Your save is very very low. 11 is.
Yeah, it should
remember he didn't rearrange his,
Oh, that's true.
Dex.
his stuff. So.
Is it Dex though?
It's dex.
Yeah, it's a dex. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me roll that again.
No, it's fine.
That's fine. Okay,
It'll still
yeah.
be 11. It'll just be dex.
Oh,
Uh,
would it still be 11? My Dex is really high.
it's what stat you're targeting, not what.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, so the boss guy saves, so he will take half
Half.
of your damage for 7. I think I have the right HP for him.
God, such a trash roll on my damage roll.
That's actually pretty high.
I mean, the
if
thing
it's
is, you're going to be able to sit here and keep doing this for like
No,
Yeah.
10 minutes.
that is definitely one of the better.
Actually, on 3d10, that's about average.
Yeah, it's about average.
Yeah. That's fine.
So we're talking a storm cloud suddenly appears in this area. All of the goblins are like looking up, like, ah! This little gobbo who was right here just fucking gets smashed. Like the lightning bolt comes down and he goes sailing away. It's just like when Riverin, the corpses were around Riverin. All of his clothing is on fire and is being burned off. Hair completely gone, and he looks like he's been shocked to death because he has been.
There's just a little pair of boots with just smoke curling up on
So
them.
every
Just like
turn
when
you
a
get to
black
pick
hole
a different
shows up.
location.
Yeah, so
within-
it lasts 10 minutes, and it's essentially you pick a spot within
Yeah.
that 60 feet every time.
Ah.
you find it.
I'm
That's such a cool
controlling a
spell.
storm.
Yeah, it is definitely a good one.
Oh wait, can you say that again, Dave? Is it a cool spell?
It's a
I'm
cool
doing-
spell, man.
Give you a good spell?
So
Okay.
this
You did
spell was
good, you did
originally
good.
created to destroy armies, right? You have 2 lines of battle fighting each other, and you just fucking smash the front line of somebody's army.
I
with
mean,
this-
this is kind of defeating an army, so yeah.
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
job.
I mean, there's like 15 guys
But
here.
like, imagine a spellcaster sitting behind a line of infantry dudes, just like, okay, just kill all of those guys, kill that guy too. Pretty sick.
Like the that picture, fuck these 4 fish in particular.
Yeah. Hey, Grum.
All right. Do you have any intent of moving up, Dave? Or are you just gonna still just?
Yeah, I'm gonna be moving in and fighting people. So
All right. So then let's see. What's my movement? Oh, that's right. It's not 40 because I'm stumpy. All right. All right. I'm gonna rage. Surprise! I know. The barbarian's gonna rage.
I would like to rage.
And then I'm going to. Let's see, that's 35. Oh wow. Okay. I guess I'll just go to this.
I know he's just gonna throw the hammer.
I was about to say, I was like, I can just huck this hammer. I don't know why. Sorry.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Is everything okay? All right, and I'm just gonna bolt past, and then I'm going to wing this hammer. Let's see, I got. I'll throw it at that guy. Why not? So,
Bonk.
there we go.
The soundtrack right now is Bulls on Parade.
That's an 18.
Oh, fucking goddamn.
I think that just.
He had a skull.
Yeah, I mean, it catches him dead center. You hear some cracking noises, and that's all there is for his ribcage.
So we were talking about compressed air canisters during the break.
Dunk.
This is basically that.
It's just that sickening thwack of like hammer on meat. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what the range on throwing this thing is.
It's like probably 30-60, I imagine.
I'm
It's
just
like 100 feet.
It's like 7,000 feet.
Just whatever you can see.
Yeah.
You just have the hammer pull you off.
How much you want to bet he can
What's
throw
the
that hammer
curvature
over
of the
mountain?
Earth?
We should see the light at 17 feet, but if the Earth is
So-
round, it'll be at 23 feet.
I like to think I've got the hammer in one hand and I've got a laser rangefinder in the other. I'm like, okay, and then I throw it.
No, it's got a scope on it, man. You just-
Everyone knows you have to no-scope your hammers around here. We need
Yeah, I
some
have to
fucking
throw it at
noob
this
tubes blooping around.
All right,
Damn.
Are you throwing this
Good
at?
chunks.
the guy right here.
Okay, yeah, he's dead too.
Nice. All right, that's my turn. Let's see what the. Just at the start of the match, I just throw the hammer and I just wait for to get the first kill just to pop up in the corner.
You do the knife to the enemy spawn.
Yeah,
Hope that
pretty
someone's
much.
AFK.
Pretty much, yeah.
Kelly, you're very popular right now.
Yeah. That's interesting. There's not a whole lot I can do right now. I guess I could. Wait, what's my range on my bark? My breath weapon? It's like
Like 60 feet.
Because you shoot it in a line, don't you? Because you're
Yes.
ooh,
lightning.
60 by
feet.
5, I believe.
All right, so I'm gonna move up 30, and then I can do.
Okay, I can throw my hammer up. I can throw my hammer up to
Nice.
60 feet.
No, it's from you. You're one too far.
That's from me.
Yeah,
God damn it!
you miss it by 1.
We can hit those.
Does that
guys.
work?
Yes. You doing that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Very
I'm gonna bark a. I'll just add to the lightning storm here. Just firing my laser.
Sure. Roll your damage. One of them saves.
I mean,
what is
so now what we really need is we need Daka to contribute to the Thor thing, right? Because we got the lightning, we got Mjolnir here. Just
it's 14 dex.
Daka
save.
starts flying. That's it.
oh my god, dude, yes.
Guys, I just realized 3d6
No.
worth of damage
Nah,
now.
man. I touched the dwarf.
All right, so 1 takes half save because
Yeah.
the dex is 14.
That's what we do. We get the druid to do the little thundercloud. We get the dragonborn to breathe on the hammer. You give me the fly, and then I fly in there and then throw the hammer that is now arcing electricity. It all comes together.
Yeah.
It's a fucking nightmare zone for these guys. So you blast the one behind this guy. He survives. The one behind him fizzles and burns out.
Now you know what it does. He does the firebender arc. Yeah. Shoots the lightning.
He draws it through his goblin body.
Yeah.
He nearly dies in the process, but he survives, and that's what really matters.
Yeah.
Man, it's
You
a
can
good
tell
thing.
his kids.
It's a good thing these guys don't have to make a morale check. They would just shit themselves. Just this thing that's just come out of this hallway in the last 6 seconds. The violence of action.
I mean, to them, it basically looks like a thunder dragon rolled up.
Daka.
With an angry dwarf.
Daka's like, I just cast this really expensive spell, and now it's useless.
I honestly thought they would rush me too. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Now that we know that Finley can do that, maybe we'll.
Eldritch Blast!
I mean,
Yeah.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Someone,
There's a
level
little,
spell was
there's
that,
a little
Speedy?
meme for you.
someone tried to get me to go to a LARP once, and I was just like, yeah, maybe.
There's some local chapters of God, what are they called?
Dude, I would go to a LARP just for
Ultramarines?
the turkey legs.
Well, like no, there's like they split
If they had
they
'em.
split the country up into like multiple like kingdoms, whatever, for that sort of stuff, and you can look them up, and they usually do stuff on a pretty regular basis, even if you just want to come stop by and see what's up.
Eldritch Blast this boy and this boy.
Very well. Show me your forked lightning powers.
Lock them up.
Boom.
Guy 1 dies. Guy 2 not so dead, but definitely
fine.
hit. You fire
I'll-
rock missiles, and you start singing "We Will Rock You" to add to the soundtrack of all the lightning.
Yeah, and then I'll look back to Riverin and like invite her to get involved if she wants. She has magical weapons.
I mean, Riverin's been told to stay in the back, and she's just kind of back here chilling with Gygax, who's been forgotten again.
All right.
All right, Doc. Here's
I'm more worried about Gygax. He's got 19 health, so.
well, but he can give you bro like every time, can he? Doc,
Yeah,
here's
but
the
that
plan.
costs a spell, man. Come on.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, you can do it before you take a long rest, right? Like that's the way you would do it, or supposed to do it.
Yes. Essentially.
So, Daka, you put fly on the dwarf, right? Then you hit the dwarf with Eldritch Blast after he's raged because he's resistant, and that just flings him.
No,
I don't
grease,
have-
dude. You
I don't
grease
have the
up the
repulsor
dwarf.
thing.
I mean, you could grease up the dwarf as well as hitting him with the super fly thing.
I don't have the repulsor beam thingy anymore. Or
Yeah, but
yet.
it's force damage, right? So I assume if you hit the dwarf that's floating with Eldritch Blast, it's,
No.
you're just
No, that's
accelerate
not-
him.
No,
Shh! Don't ruin it, AP.
I am ruining it
Don't
for
ruin
you.
it.
Finley's already calculating. He's like,
The numbers are just floating around his head.
Right.
that 20 will probably get me. No, maybe. I don't know. Does
20
it
always hits
automatically
better.
hit me?
yeah.
Finley, are you just hearing like a lock-on noise in your head?
You
as
take
you,
3 hits. We're gonna do them in order. I'll do 6. Back. You'll
And
have
he's
to
in the
make.
Call of Duty like UAV screen, like where you go over top and then you're just like,
Everything's like white. And he's just like, is that a friendly or not? I don't know. Lightning bomb.
the hammer is the laser designator. I hit him with it, and then just lightning to the skull.
Yeah.
Hammer of Dawn, man.
You take 8 points of damage on the first hit, and I will need you to
Okay,
make
I
it
need to
concentration
make a concentration.
versus 10, so it's Constitution saving throw. You're good.
Yeah.
for
Oh
number
man,
1.
you know, this actually I get +3 on all this shit too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And do you have a ring of protection?
ring of protection? Nah, dude.
Yeah.
On
ring
a
of protection
critical
gives
hit, you take 6 points of damage and make another
Okay, so hang on, let me just subtract. So the first one was 8, yes.
save. Yep.
Second one was 6.
Yep.
And I'll roll the save again. 14.
Okay. And then
That's
the
so good.
third hit is 7. One more save. One more time.
Thank God.
You're good. You get hit over and over. The guys in the back aren't shooting as well as the guys in the front. So where's the thing? These guys back here not shooting as well as the guys in the front. Got some inaccuracies. I don't know if you
I'll
guys
get the
can
ones right next to me, Agram, if you want to throw up the ones a bit further away.
Finley.
So Finley, yeah, try grab the ones in the back, dude.
Well, yeah. So my question is, if I move, does that break concentration?
No.
No,
Oh,
it's only to
But
get
if you
hit.
take damage or you
Right.
leave the range of the spell,
okay. So.
or you like swim underwater or something,
let's see.
cast another concentration spell.
Yeah.
Just remember,
No, so
there's a cloud of
it's a-
daggers right in front of you. So if you cut through that, you'll basically take a ton
need
of
to-
damage.
yeah, you dig around.
So can't he just cast anything within this circle, or does he have to be able to see it?
He has to be able to see a point.
Yeah, he has to be able to pick.
So I'm gonna come around this way, and I'm gonna poop on these two guys right here.
Nice.
Where did it go?
Ooh, that 26 though. Zippity zappity.
10-9-7. Holy shit.
Yikes.
That's a pretty good roll right there, my dude.
Sorry, where were you hitting?
These two guys.
Very well. They still both die.
Nice.
Rolling was really unnecessary.
Yeah.
You just walk into the room, you give them the finger guns. They're like,
That's
what?
right.
What? Then 2 strikes of lightning hit bit nearby. They
I'm
both
like,
go.
Tales from the Borderlands style.
Peter Parker in Spider-Man 3 walking down the street dancing. Just
Oh,
gets-
yeah, that's it.
I
I was gonna
prefer
say the Tales from the Borderlands scene where they're like finger gunning each
Oh,
other.
the like invisible Nerf gun fight at corporate.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
really good.
corporate finger gun fight. Yeah. God, that game was great, man.
Yeah, that
Speaking of
game was good.
Borderlands, all of our like Daka, Kelly, and Agram have all had our like freeze frame title screen thing. Finley finally gets one
Yay!
right now. You're just like
40
Finley,
weeks.
Who is
40
this?
weeks into it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Who is Finley Longbottom?
yeah.
We still can't answer. All we know is that he's column C. You know
That's right. I circled C.
what is in column C? We'll need another 40 episodes
You'll
to find
see.
out.
Yeah.
We'll never know because the 8th.
Column C, slow burn backstory. That's what it
Episode
says.
80, season 4, sometime next December. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Agram, you're up.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna move up here. Yeah. And then I'm gonna throw at the guy in front of me.
Thwack.
This man.
What is?
Or-
Did you work out what the distance was
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
for disadvantage?
Sorry, let me bring
So
it back
60, 120 then, right?
up. Normal of 20, long of 60.
Oh, okay. So if you throw at 60, you're at disadvantage then, yeah?
Yeah. But these guys will be fine. All right. And then, you know what? Just for shits and grins, I'm gonna declare reckless attack. So we get advantage. Sorry, couldn't think. 16 on the first game.
Which one are we targeting?
This one. Okay, and then second attack on the guy next to him. Advantage on this one as well.
He's dead too.
24. All right, 24. That will be my turn.
Agram, that was you. Kelly.
All right. I'll go there. I tried to keep you in there, Finley, because I think they're going to target you with the
Yeah.
arrows next. But, yeah. I'll just attack these two. I figure removing more people would be better than
Yeah.
keeping you in there, so...
It'll be okay.
Alright, that's
I
first
mean,
one
you
on the,
literally
on
just
the bottom.
left, right, slash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They slow motion dive out of the way, cut in half. Ah!
Alright, so that was there, so him.
Oh, you know what I forgot to mention for Dave and #1 Cyberpunk fan, Atomic? That Monarch Stellar Industries guy, that 100% is my new Dante Fierro aesthetic.
Well, you were telling me that you were gonna you were just taking notes.
I mean, that guy, Dante Fierro, and him, like, he's not homicidal enough or psychopathic enough, but he looks and sounds like how I would imagine.
Which
Dante.
guy we talking? Which guy we
Monarch
talking?
Stellar Industries, Sanjar,
Sanjar.
Sanjar.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's the voice of, like, I know his voice. It pisses
Oh
me
yeah,
off.
I've heard it before too. I just don't know what it is. What it's from?
Daka.
We're going 30 feet. And Eldritch Blasting.
Eldritch Blast. Where are you putting these?
Next
I
two
guess
dudes.
These are the only two guys you can see.
Well, I can see the other guys. I just don't know if I have range.
Oh, that's right.
You have 120
You're the
foot
one with
range.
super far
Yeah,
sight. Yeah.
Eldritch Blast is 120 feet.
Eldritch Blast.
Then I'll target the back two guys.
Very well.
Badoo. Badoo.
No. Yes.
I love that Eldritch Blast. It's like, oh yeah, no, it's base 120, and then you can, if that's not far enough, 300.
Telling you, man, put him on a horse, let him ride around the enemy. The first guy is like celebrating as your stone missiles goes past him. He turns to look at his partner, and all there is just fucking corpse laying on the ground next to him. He's like, ah, ah!
The one that he ducked hit his buddy behind him.
Yeah, these guys immediately just begin fucking off and retreating. Doesn't seem to be working for them very well. They all continue to open fire on Kelly as they're retreating.
Roger that.
Get him,
me,
Finley.
Big Mama.
Get him.
Sorry, I was muted.
I'll take a 20, I guess.
You will. 10 points of damage. I'll need you to make a Constitution saving throw of 10. Your spell fails. You get
Did 10 damage, huh?
donked on the head, and your shield of faith just blows out, and you're like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it autofill because he
Yes.
gets plus 3?
It's auto fail because you rolled a 1 on a spell.
No. My +3's already in there, dude.
Oh,
Remember that.
I didn't.
I mean, he's got a +7 on a 1. That's pretty considerable.
Pretty fucking good. My con is at a 4, and then I get a +3 on top of that. So.
Finley. Just as a reminder, this area to the left is all difficult terrain.
I'm going up here,
Yes.
and I'm gonna poop on those two guys.
Very well.
Do, 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 do. Boom.
One dies and one does not.
Now I'm in your little ring of protection right now, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So that little circle thing there is.
Good,
yeah.
good.
Hey, Grim. You're in difficult terrain zone.
Okay.
Your movement is half until you reach this central area.
Alright. So let's see.
So just that right there is your
so-
whole 35-foot movement.
Yeah. Hit that guy. Just would be disadvantage, but
You're raging, right? You could.
oh yeah, reckless attack. Yeah, I can
Yep.
cancel it out. Yeah, we'll do that. So reckless attack. So just normal.
He's dead. There's just one left.
Yeah, and I cannot hit that guys.
It's
Hey,
pretty much the scene of the guy at the desk when his head blows off, like blowing forward towards the camera.
So the last guy is like running back towards the doors, and he keeps looking at them, and he says something in Goblin, and is like looking at all of you, and says something in Goblin again. He actually looks more frightened of the door than he does of you.
Cool. That's good information to.
Yeah.
Do I have a cantrip? Oh no, I don't have any cantrips. But I'm not gonna blast. I'm not gonna use a
Yeah.
spell on this dude.
I
It's
just
not worth
let.
it.
I just say.
I'm gonna double move.
Very well.
Double move, Arthur.
Daka, 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 Daka.
Stalker just have to move a little bit. He can blast him.
Actually, you know what, Arthur? I'll take that back. If that's okay. I'm gonna use my action to lay on hands myself, please.
Okay. Daka.
Why is my ruler not working?
There, get stuck to the wrong one.
I never know. Roll 20.
I never know.
Hey man, just remember, roll 20 hates white people.
Really?
You weren't there for that?
1, 2,
When
Oh,
Nolan
yeah.
was like, "Yeah, we're never sponsoring white
There's-
male streamers."
We have enough. What do we say?
Yeah,
White-
they were
white
like,
male
"We have
streamers.
enough. Whatever. We're only into black women now, or some shit like that." It was fucking wild.
I was having a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday. Like, Like, well, I'm recognized by the government as legally disabled, but I was also born a white dude, so, do they automatically hate me, or? Like,
I want to give this one to you, Daka, but he actually has 1 hit point left. You hit this guy and he stumbles back and he's like, ah!
Ah, sweet, new shot bait.
falls and hits his head on the coffee table.
Well, if he's got 1 hit point left, I will accept, like, crippled, so he can't go as fast.
You know, that's, you know, he was aiming at him, and then it's like, you know, whether they're crippled or...
He presses himself back against this door, which now you're close enough to see what it looks like. You notice that the tile work changes once we reach here. There is a sign above the door that reads Royal Treasury. The door appears to be made of solid gold, and has 2 dwarves high-fiving at the door, so the crease is where they're high-fiving.
Nice.
And then he fires off around at Kelly. But it's basically just like underneath his arm, facing backwards, like a real quick reload. Like barely attempting to make the shot. No, not even close.
I just bat it out of the way.
You do the Witcher thing with your sword where you whoosh, you make it go past you. Finley, there's no enemies inside your Call Lightning area. It's very sad.
Yeah, it is very sad. But I'll.
You're like, that's free real estate. That spell brought me a mega kills.
And yeah, I'll go ahead and turn it off. No, I'm gonna keep it on for right now.
Okay. You doing anything
Just
else?
in case.
Just in case. I just move over here with Kelly.
All right. I mean, you still have an action. Holding Call Lightning is just concentration.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I don't know if you want to acid splash or something.
Got any heals
Well,
on you,
if
bro?
I
You want to
cast another
slap on me?
spell, well, that
If you cast
might-
another concentration spell,
Well, I don't know.
don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure you can even, if you turn into an animal, it might not break Call Lightning or Moonbeam or shit like that. I don't think they take concentration.
No, I don't think that's true.
Well, what is
But-
important is that to cancel a concentration spell requires another concentration spell. You can hold this while casting other spells.
Well, I think he's out of range, isn't he?
Well, I don't know what spells you have.
No one
I wish I could go to
knows.
D&D Beyond to find out. But
I put him in D&D Beyond.
if you have nothing to do, Agrim, let's talk about it.
Hang on.
Um,
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. Sorry.
Good.
No. I don't think I... No, that's concentration. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Very
I'm
well.
good.
Agrim.
Transforming doesn't break your concentration
I
on a
didn't think it
spell
did.
you've already cast.
Yeah, pretty sure you can turn into a wolf and still blast lightning out of your mouth.
Yeah, because you can do stuff.
However, or prevent you from taking actions that are part of a spell, such as Call Lightning.
Specifically Call Lightning.
So it says I can't do Call Lightning when I'm a...
You can
animal?
do Call
No,
Lightning, but
you
you
can-
can't actually call the lightning while you're in the
Right.
form. But if you
Right.
untransform, you could still do it.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I think. Am I still in difficult terrain, or am I?
No, you're good.
Fine,
You're in the
honestly.
central area now.
No, it doesn't prevent you from taking actions that are a part of a spell. You just can't cast the original Call Lightning while you're in form. Like, you can't do any spell casting at all. But anything that requires you to point a spell after it's cast at someone, you can do it.
That sounds right to me.
It's- Yeah, it says transforming doesn't break concentration on a spell you've already cast. However, or prevent you from taking actions that are a part of a spell, such as Call Lightning,
So I could...
that
so
you've already
there's-
cast.
Yeah, but there's no one in the circle right now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna double move.
Arthur, that was page 67 in the Player's Handbook. If you
Okay.
Yeah.
and then that can be my turn because I double moved.
Kelly.
Is this dude still alive? He is.
He is.
He is.
being attacking.
Everybody is just moving towards him. They're JoJoing.
That's right. My carrying capacity's doubled.
In common, I'll say, put down your weapon, friend, and we will show mercy.
Great question. Does this thing speak common?
I don't speak goblin, so.
Can carry 600 pounds of shit. That's funny.
Make a intimidation check.
Roger that, big mama.
Your big mama.
Intimidation.
My call sign is A-bomb. Okay. Wow, 23.
Crush that
Okay. Yeah, he tosses his...
The motherly vibes get sent to him, basically, and he's just like, oh, yeah.
He tosses his crossbow away and then, like, undoes his scimitar belt and throws that away. He, like, almost backs up against the door and then doesn't and backs up against the wall instead.
I can't put away my sword without being plunged into darkness, so
Correct.
I'll put my shield on my back and I'll walk up to him and I'll lay on hands on this creature.
Daka, what are we doing? Right, because you spend your whole action
yeah.
intimidating this guy.
Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, I'll agree with that. That's
Well,
fine.
if I see what Kelly's doing, I'm not gonna just like, Eldritch Blast to the face here. No.
Hey, man,
I'm a warlock.
this
You're
is a
paladin.
player adventuring party. I have no idea what you guys are going to do.
Jeez, what is going on?
Are you? If you're
We
not
go back to the
murdering him, I
prince.
can skip through the party actions and see if anyone murders him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see why he's so scared of the door.
Finley, Agram, murder.
No. I was still very much at my weapon at the ready, but I will.
No, I'm gonna double move though.
Is-
One time, I can't get players to finish off the last enemy.
Well, Kelly spoke in common, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, no, I heard. I mean, I've still got my hammer out, ready to throw it, but I have not.
Yeah, I also this is also very much within my oath to like show mercy.
I'm ready to smack a bitch if I need to.
Are we out of?
Yes.
You're out of theoretical combat. He's disarmed. You can murder him anytime. He's got
So I'm
one
gonna
hit
go
point.
up to him if he'll allow me. Like I'll do the slow walk up with my hand, and
Yeah.
I'll put my hand on him,
Yep.
and I'll give him a lay on hands.
He has 6 hit points if you want to give him back that much. 6 hit points missing.
I'll give it. I'll give him 4 back
Okay.
because I want to keep some of my lay on hands for other people. And then I'll just say, "What has you scared, friend? What's behind this door?"
It says, "No kill, no kill. Me leave,
"No kill."
me leave."
Tell us. I put my hand on the door. I was like, "What's behind here?"
When you put your hand on the door begins to open, and you hear a ripping noise, like, and it starts running past Finley, past Agram, past Daka.
I don't let him pass me.
I mean, you will have to physically beat him to death if you would like to stop him.
I'm
He's
gonna
making-
grab him.
That can be arranged.
Ooh, very well. Please make an attack roll to grab him.
Such as a straight strength.
Yes.
Strength save, I guess.
It'd
No,
be
it's
like
a
athletics
strength attack
or
roll. It's a
Yeah,
regular
attack, right?
physical attack roll.
Yeah, there's no like.
It's contested though by his athletics if he wants to try to get out of it later.
Actually, no. I'm gonna use my Fey presence to make him my friend for a second.
Oh shit! Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Class.
So I learned the other day they apparently made a second Grease movie. I had no idea.
Electric Boogaloo.
Once per short rest, I can make each creature within a 10-foot. Yep, he fails.
Do you want him to be charmed or frightened?
Charmed.
In order to use this spell, you would also catch Agrim or Finley inside of it.
That's fine.
Well, I'm already his friend.
Yeah. People start taking off their belts all at the same time. They're just like, oh, let's go.
Kelly, when you walk forward that far, you can see what you believe.
Oh, no,
to
no.
be-
If I was touching the door, I would have had to be there.
Yes.
So that's why I moved my character.
I
Okay.
am displaying. So you can see that this entire hallway is made out of gold. Gold plate, like 5-foot gold plates for the floors, for the walls. There is, at the end of this hallway, a giant dwarf statue that looks vaguely like Agramish, holding forth a mighty hammer. It has a nameplate at the bottom that you can't read from this distance, and it's in Dwarvish anyway. And there's another set of gold double doors that read in Dwarvish, which again you can't read. This creature is now charmed by you, Daka. What do you want to do?
Kiss it.
I'm gonna ask him nicely, like, what's in that room?
Seal. You have broken the seal. But it's
Friend.
cool because we're friends now.
What's in the room?
Ah, it eats goblins.
What is it?
If I knew, I would be eaten. We know goblins go in, do not come out. We sealed it.
If I told you we're here to kill it, would you stick around?
No.
Not come with us.
Nope.
Just
Oh, well, I mean, if you want me to come along, I might reconsider it. I mean, not the rest of them, but you. You know, because we're such good friends.
well, we're going to check it out.
I feel hurt over here. I'm listening to this conversation. I'm just like, motherfucker, I healed you.
Well, I want to point out, when he was talking to you, his language is like, oh, we barely speak common, and now he's like way more literate.
Yeah.
Look, Fey presence automatically comes with hooked on phonics, okay?
True. Or I'm like pantomiming because we're friends. We do this all the time. He gets it. We get it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, I'd rather not go with you. We do call it in the goblin tongue, killer of goblins. And there are a lot of things that kill goblins, so to get that specific title, you have to be pretty good at killing goblins.
Could you describe it for me?
No one's ever seen it, because no one comes back.
Then how do you know it eats them?
Because they don't come back.
They could just be hanging out
There
there.
are some horrifying screams we hear from time to time.
All right, that's pretty irrefutable.
It's just written on the wall.
Maybe they're losing at Mario Kart all the time. You don't know what's going on.
Do you hear controllers being thrown across the room?
They place 4th in Fortnite.
One more thing before you go. Where are the brooding pools?
Oh, they're one more level down.
Thank you.
So he like slaps you on the chest. He's like, "You want to go to the brooding pools with me, man?" Yeah. I was thinking maybe I'd have a few more kids.
If you stick around, we'll be right back. We're just gonna go kill the goblin.
Okay, I'll meet you at the breeding pools. Let's go. When you're
Right.
ready, I'll meet you there.
You're
You
gonna
won't.
see-
You won't be coming back. You'll be torn apart. But you
You're
know.
gonna see a little girl and a giant ant on your way out. Don't be scared. Just go past.
After hearing all of this, I'm gonna, send a little over to thingy to sort of nudge Riverin to like put her on his back and then come over.
So here's what happens. The goblin starts leaving, right? He thinks he's perfectly fine. He sees the giant ant coming. He thinks nothing of it, and then Riverin hits him with one of the magic stones.
Given Gygax's rolls, don't fuck with the ant, he'll kick your ass.
So
Yeah.
Riverin calls out and is like, "Father, I got one. He was running away. I secured the kill for you.
Good. Good
I've
work.
been learning from stories about Finley."
Kelly just sits there, hand
Oh,
on her
yeah.
face, just like, I try and save life sometimes.
Agram's just like, fucking nice.
Well,
Are you just like trying to get a high five from Agram all the time now? Just like, I'm not Agram, Daka. He's just like, come on, man. Come on. Give me a high five. I'm charmed by you. It's really weird.
I like go to walk by. I put my hand up a little too high, and he like grabs it and shakes it. I'm I'm just opening the door. This isn't a hug.
All right, Iron Man.
So Riverin sees Kelly and says, "Oh, was I not supposed to do that?
Oh, it's fine.
It's okay.
I thought
Don't
that you
worry
had
about
got me
it.
riding on, you know, I can't speak with Gygax yet exactly, but, you know, Gygax wanted me to ride him, and we rode directly towards an incoming enemy. I thought I was supposed to clean him up. He looked pretty
Ken?
injured, covered in blood.
You did a fine
Don't-
job, Reverend.
Don't worry or fret about it. I personally try and save life as much as I can
Oh,
when an opportunity arises.
I mean, I've been told to do the exact opposite.
What you should do is your own personal beliefs. I will not hold a person against what they personally believe in. I will always put life first if I can. That and partying.
Make a persuasion
I'm
check.
gonna like that. Oh, okay. Persuasion. Boom. Nah, I'm not good at these rolls today.
I'll turn to River and be like, remember that time I lifted the curse from that bartender, innkeeper?
Yes.
Sometimes you do something just nice for people. Sometimes sparing their lives is nice. You can decide when you
Oh,
want to
were
be
you
nice.
sparing his life?
I maybe twisted his arm a little, but you know, I have the whole like Fey presence thing. I can make them my friend.
He looks around and then says, I think I feel terrible.
Ingram will turn around to Riven. You know, as someone else who likes to throw things at people, that was a really nice throw for what it's worth.
But he did give us the information we needed for later.
If you feel terrible, then you can only act upon future actions with that in your memory.
Nah, you throw a couple more rocks, you'll feel fine.
Make a persuasion check, Agrim. Need to beat an 8.
Okay. 15.
You're right. Fuck lesser life.
Literally writing down here.
But
What is it? You
I'm-
throw a few more rocks, you'll feel fine. Right beneath, always be ready to kill a man.
I like the idea
And,
that like we're starting to see what she'll look like in like when she's an adult. On one version, she's like muscular and carrying like a sling and a backpack full of rocks and stuff. And the other one, she's like a normal girl, and it's slowly morphing to be more muscular as I keep failing these rolls.
mhm.
Just going renegade instead of paragon.
Hey, look, I said you gotta be ready to kill a man. Saw a goblin. First thing she did, just hucked a rock, right? Hit him right between the eyes.
Well, I mean, she was riding a giant ant towards a bleeding, retreating enemy, so.
Kelly space palming. Meanwhile, Agram's just like,
Daco will lean down or like kneel down in front of River and be like, much of life is weighing how you will feel against your actions. I hope you in time you'll gain the experience to make those choices more your own.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, basically.
I
Whiskey.
tried to sleep as little as possible. I do not enjoy the cycle. Just feels like more work.
You know, as a child, I had the same thoughts, but as an adult, I tend to enjoy napping a lot more.
Spoken by a man in his 30s.
You leave me alone, Arthur.
Hey, I'm in my 30s as well.
look, man, we all regret how much, you know, it's like nap time. It's like, we all miss it.
I
realize
fucking-
now nap time.
If I'm
is
tired in
mostly-
the middle of the day, I go to sleep.
Yeah, I
man.
was gonna say there's a
I
lot of
can't.
productivity studies that show that napping in the middle of the day is super good for you.
I'm literally incapable of like taking naps. I hate it. I wish I could.
It depends
so-
though. Like sometimes 30-minute and 10 to 30-minute naps turn into like full-on 3.5-hour sleeps.
I have to take medication, so it's like I can't. I'm either
You know the
completely
secret to a
out
good
or
nap? Here's the secret to a good nap. have a partner that is an alarm clock for you.
I live alone.
Nap
Yeah, I
time
was
is for
gonna say, I
buddies.
also live
okay.
alone.
Like
I
even my
mean-
phone does not wake me up. if
I
I'm
also
out.
hate other people.
I too hate other people.
Friends.
I have a wife.
That's true. And a dog.
Yeah.
The dog will nap with me 100% of
I was
the
gonna
time.
say, Amore
shitty
will not
roommate.
nap with me. Amore would see me napping and kick me in the face so that I won't nap.
Yeah, this is what my cat does. I want to sleep on the other side of you, so let me just jump right on your crotch.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's follow the golden path.
Agram, you see depictions of cheese, wine. There's a dwarf eating another dwarf's arm. There's some pretty graphic depictions of like blood dripping from it. Spiders consuming a dwarf. It's always fucking weird.
Yeah, well, here we have some cheese, and then wow, this just
Yeah,
This-
it gets really odd the further in you get.
I assume this is the hallway leading to the dark portal we were told about.
maybe.
I was told that all the dwarves like perished trying to seal it, so they could have eaten each other.
What is your health,
Isn't that just
Agram?
like
It's-
76?
Can you like show it on your thing somehow?
I have it set. I've got a health bar on my screen.
I don't see it. I see. a
They
health
just
bar.
updated the sheets so that you have to make it visible to everyone. I'll do it.
I see everybody else's, but
There we go. Did that work? Can you see his bar now?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over to this door.
I'm gonna be
guess.
at the corner. I'm gonna
Very
peer
well.
in before I. reveal
Well, the
myself.
doors are closed. You're pushing it
yeah,
open.
Opposite side.
Oh yeah.
There
Over the opposite.
is another set of doors immediately beyond it.
Before we do that, well, what's the inscription on the statue?
So the statue's down here at the very end.
Yeah.
It is gibberish. It is carved into the gold underneath the golden statue. But I mean, if someone looked at it, they would say it looks dwarvish in the same way that if someone wrote like ACFJLL in English, they would say, "Oh, that looks like English."
Yeah. So it's
It
dwarvish,
roughly
dwarvish
translates,
letters, but it just
I like gird.
yeah, that's
Oh, the box! The box is the box of skin.
Take it from me. Take it from me. Take it from me. Take it from me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Those movies long transcended their funniness.
True.
Oh, God, I actually watched them back to back the other week. They get pretty fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Like they have some nasty ass jokes in there. But there are some really good jokes in there too, like the subtitle joke.
So on the
good.
left-hand door, you can see a hammer, Agrim, like what you believe the hammer to look like. And for Daka, the right-hand door looks kind of like what you imagine the box Sarkor to look like.
Well,
Push that door
this is-
open.
This is the place.
Better place than me. All right. I need everybody to roll initiative. Kelly, I also need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Pretty sure I get something for this. Hang on.
You get a
I
plus
thought
3.
I got something. No, I thought there was like some weird thing where I'm like immune to fear or something.
This is not a fear effect.
man. I'm just bringing up.
How did I get a 23?
He's rolling that 20.
Oh,
Damn it, you beat me by 1.
I rolled a 20 and then I got Kelly's thing. So that automatically does it.
Automatically does what?
Like his aura
Really?
gave me. a
No, well,
thing.
that's no his
No.
is for saves,
I
not
gave you a
Saves.
natural 20 plus
3.
3 for your dexterity. It says your dexterity 16.
Initiative is thought it was wisdom based.
No, my
No.
dexterity is 8.
Oh, I'm thinking. Never mind.
Well, then you should have a -1. So.
Yeah. So that's 20. That's 19 then.
Very well.
It's just. I don't know why that happened because I clicked the initiative button and I have a -1 in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's Aura of Courage. Okay, I don't have that yet. Okay. So what did you want? You wanted Wisdom?
Yep.
Watch as Arthur turns another character of mine into something completely different. 11.
Oh boy, this is gonna be real fun for you.
Oh jeez. So Arthur has made one of my characters homosexual.
First off, I don't even say that I did that. Don't say that I did that.
You're like, all right. Tell me about your male fantasy. Like, what is a sexy
Hey
male
man,
to you,
I'm just going off what Incubus's abilities are.
All right, cool.
All of you watch as Kelly disappears and then reappears above the hole in the floor in the exact center at a height of 20 feet, almost high enough to touch the ceiling, and then begins falling into the hole, which is 30 feet deep, so you're falling 50 feet. Allow me to describe this room. There's gold everywhere. There's gold bars all over the floor, gold statues. There's like this large dwarven statue that immediately transforms into a horrifying fucking monstrosity.
Wait.
That looks kind of like this. You all get that?
It's like a garbage bag with teeth.
Yeah.
It's like a mobile Sarlacc pit.
Battle brother, get the flamer, the heavy flamer.
Man, this music is a little bit not 80s enough for what I'm seeing right now.
Kelly, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw against your falling. You're absolutely taking damage from this.
Can I do athletics save or anything like that? Acrobatics or something?
Here.
I have athletics, so I'd love to be able to use it. I'm very proficient in it too.
Falling. The interval.
And I am going first on the turn order, so I don't know if that helps.
No, you're sorry. You actually don't even get to make a save for this. You just take 5d6 damage.
Ouch.
And you fall prone at the bottom. You take 21 points of damage. You feel a sick crunching noise. You look down at your hands. There's a bone sticking out. You know, if you stay in this hand position long enough, you could just put it back together.
Yeah,
Maybe put a box of matches on it.
How much did you say? 21.
21. It hurts a whole lot, and you're prone on the ground.
Man.
Kelly, you're up first at the beginning of the round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, negative. Alright, so what am I looking at here? You said 20 foot drop, but I was
It's a 30-foot
high,
drop.
right? Uh-huh.
So
But I
you
was 20
could
foot
reach
above
the
the
edge
ground.
if you somehow had an ability to go 30 feet or something. But these walls in here have been perfectly smoothed down. It almost looks as if someone formed this hole by dripping acid down into it. There's like little beads of stone. Anything, all of the gold that you saw before is gone. This pit is just filled with dead detritus, digesting bones. There's like some fresh goblin organs all over the place. Fucking nasty.
But how high did you say it was? Because you said I fell
So
20.
you teleported to 20 feet above the pit. Then you fell 50 feet. The pit is 30 feet deep with very smooth walls.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the walls might be a little acidy.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Little acidy. Well, I'm gonna stand up.
Yeah, that's half your movement.
I think at this point, I'm also going to most likely use a heal on me. Cure wounds?
Very
What's
well.
that do?
That's 2d8 plus your spell attack
Charisma,
bonus.
I think should be right.
Charisma bonus. And then you can up jump it if you cast it at a higher spell level, like 2 or 3.
Regains zombie hit points 1d8 plus you. Okay. High levels. Okay, so if I cast it at second level, I get 2d8 plus charisma mod. How many second level spells do I have? 2. Okay. I'm just wondering, because I thought I had like create water or something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
So what are you gonna do?
Okay, well, I think I'll heal myself. I mean, that's pretty much, I
Very
have
well.
to do that right now. So I'll use this at second level. So I'll roll 2d8 in this. Cast spell. Hey, that's not bad.
Damn, max roll, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Did you say you had Misty Step last time?
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
did.
gonna ask him.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a bad idea too. That's 30 foot. It's like a misty step up.
You could Misty Step to the rim and like pull yourself up. I would have thought
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I think I can use that as a bonus action, I believe.
Yep, that sounds right.
Yes.
However, you can't cast 2 spells in the same round if one of them isn't a cantrip.
Okay, well, I'll still take the cure wounds, I think.
Yeah.
Very well. At the end of your turn, this monster will use a legendary action to turn invisible.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right.
At the 20 initiative marker, I will need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Kelly.
So,
Okay.
man,
Another wisdom.
Yep.
really wish we had a source.
25.
You're in 2 places at once, Kelly. You look up and you see yourself falling towards yourself, and you're like, oh fuck, what the fuck? And then you're above yourself looking down, and yeah, you're in both places until you finally resolve, and you're still in the pit, but you're not falling anymore.
Is it like what's his face? The end of Chronicles of Riddick. You know, where he's like his spirit. He's like, you know, he's like,
he's
like right
stretchy,
before
the
he gets-
Lord, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining right now.
Was
Daka.
it this show that always talks about the daggers?
Yeah, yeah. Where he just walks the corner where he's like, ah, gah, 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 gah. Fucking love all the Vin Diesel movies. Each of them has a
Dude.
different level of bad to it.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like that one Fast and the Furious where they have to spend 30 minutes chasing an aircraft down a fucking runway.
Yeah, they did. Somebody did the math. The runway would have to be like 80 miles long.
Or when he jumps
Well-
a car from one building to another.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a shatter right where I saw them last.
Very well.
Here.
A wise move. Tell me more.
Oh, motherfucker, if you have fairy fire, now's the time to use it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't.
Then now would be the time.
You kaboom this motherfucker so bad.
So wisdom save though.
It's not a constitution save?
Oh, it is a con save.
OMG. Look, this dude has a +8 to his con save and he still rolled a natural 1.
Wow.
He takes a fuck ton of damage.
She just quit out of shame. That's what he should do.
You hear
He
a
gets down but not
roar.
out, but then he quits. So
You hear a roar, unearthly, as if 4 mouths are making it.
Was it floating?
No, it was attached to the floor, but it, you know, its shape is alien and hard to understand.
I'll turn to Finley, be like, cover the room.
Okay.
Finley.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, it's gonna take a legendary action.
Oh.
legend, wait for it. Dairy.
I hope you're not lactose intolerant because it's dairy.
He's gonna do what's called a pro gamer move.
So we need to do that again so we can make it pop its third.
Are our fingers even real?
No, because we're all living in a simulation, obviously. Yeah, so we need to pop this thing's third legendary action.
Do
What's
they
he
only
gonna
have
do?
3?
Finn, you're up.
Yes, so you only get 3.
Did you do a legendary action?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
He's
done.
invisible. You realize they regain legendary actions at the start of their turn.
I thought it was I thought it was combat.
Nope. They get them every turn, and they can do them anytime after another player has acted. What you're talking about is legendary resistance. They only get 3. If a creature has legendary resistance, it only gets 3 of that, period.
All right, I'm gonna cast spike growth
Yes?
in the room.
What is that?
20-foot radius.
Very well.
Does that affect
Yes.
floating creatures?
Oh, it's on the floor. It's not
Where are
floating.
we putting it? Here?
A little bit to the left, so Kelly's not in it.
Very well.
Burp, there you go.
It just looked like it was floating in the thing. It's on the
It was
floor,
definitely
right?
on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So every time it
What?
moves
That
5
doesn't
feet.
seem.
Is that not right?
That's
oh no,
correct.
you rolled a 1. Okay. That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
you were just
Yeah,
over
No, that
there.
seems right. I rolled a 1. That's
Hmm.
exactly what's supposed to happen when I roll.
Anything else,
Nice.
Finley?
I'm gonna move here.
Very well. Ingram.
You wanna come into the circle, huh?
I'm good.
Get that save.
Well, I've also got rope, and I can.
No, I'll miss your step out, dude. It's cool.
There you go. Okay.
You just
Is that what
worry
you're
about
shouting
this-
from down there? I'll Misty Step! I can do it! I'm just too busy casting Cure!
I just wanted to make sure that my arms were connected to my body still, you know?
I'm too busy listening to The Cure. They have a new Greatest Hits album.
I didn't have
No,
any
I
health
put my
potions,
hands up
so I
like
had to
this.
hold.
My arm was all floppy, and then I pulled out a matchbox that said cure wounds, and I rubbed it on it.
Yeah.
And then a 19 appeared above it. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, I found this wand of cure wounds. It just looks like a bunch of matches taped
Is that
together.
your endless gauze?
Sorry, Aker,
What are you gonna
that
do,
was
Aker?
fucking way too-
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna rage,
Yeah?
and then I don't
Wand of cure wounds.
know. You guys had that wand of healing, man. Fucking Pathfinder.
Oh, that is so funny. I'm sorry, that is just way too funny.
I can't. I don't have anything to, so I can see this stupid fucking thing. So
Pocket sand.
pockets. So I always carry chalk, so you can grind it up and throw it.
A penitent man will pass. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. I want to describe what happens to you as it happens.
Hmm.
You go up and over,
Yeah.
and you run into something wet and rubbery and covered in spikes.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't see you there.
And it takes an opportunity attack as you pass through its area and blocks you from continuing to move.
Did it
Okay.
not take any damage from
Sentinel.
moving?
Hmm?
It doesn't take any damage from moving, or maybe it doesn't go along the ground.
It was never in that circle.
Oh, it did a thing after I slapped it.
17 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Well, now you're standing in front of it and you can see it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. When it's invisible, it gets advantage against unaware target. Ugh. Come on, man. Work with me here. All right. What do you want to do?
Well. So
I'm gonna slap it.
Yeah.
With a fish.
I like your slap.
Let me just pulls out a hand, just takes a glove off, just pops his fingers. Let me just get this one warmed up right here.
You're just wearing one glove now, Michael Jackson style.
The glove is entirely made out of mithril barbed wire, and I bitch slap a motherfucker.
Mithril barbed wire. Jesus.
Yeah, it's they just, how they make it is you get a bunch of dwarves who just like concentrated yell, and it just all.
No. No. Still
It's like
not
you're
so
Skyrim.
ways away.
Still
Oh
not
my God.
Skyrim.
You ever seen how they make like undersea cable? They got those like giant, just like all in the one thing. It's just like that, but with just angry dwarven yelling. All right.
So like family reunion.
All right. There's a
Hey.
28 for 11 to you, and then
Spite hammer.
20 for 15.
All right.
I like the way you
yeah.
smack this bitch.
At the end of your turn, it is gonna turn invisible.
I'm about to end this whole man's career, he says as he turns invisible.
He then unbecomes invisible by nomming on your face.
Or
How does a 24 suit you?
24 hit.
Join me in the pit.
Friend, you take 24 points of damage as this thing bodily begins consuming your arm. So you're like throwing your hammer, it's bouncing off this guy repeatedly, and it just like bites down in your arm, and you feel some digestive juices. There's like a weird sucking feeling pulling your arm in. There's like 6 rows of teeth chewing on it. It's the most disgusting. You've been shot hundreds of times and killed repeatedly, and this is still the most disgusting thing that has ever happened to you.
I've been partially nommed on by a giant desert lizard thing.
Yeah.
The vor thing is not really that new to me. I only take 12 damage.
That's a miss, and that's a miss as well. It begins tentacle lashing you. Whoosh, whoosh. It's trying to pull you into its mouth now that it's got some biting action going on.
Fucking Tyranid bullshit.
Kelly.
All right. Bonus action, Misty Step up.
Yep. It'll take half of your movement to pull yourself up to the edge. So you have 15 left.
Oh, yeah. We're bringing down the hammer.
As you move in, it takes an opportunity attack on you.
Interesting.
Oh,
Its
it's
tentacles lash
got
out.
that fucking shit.
Tentacles got a 10-foot range. 19 to hit.
No. 20 AC.
The tentacle starts wrapping around you, and you manage to throw it off before it drags you inwardly. I mean, now
I'm not that kind of girl. And I start attacking it.
You're not into this weird tentacle bullshit? Got that.
Nah,
Okay.
man.
Not gonna show up at Kinky Fridays, huh?
You're super into
not
slaughter
at
covered
least-
Aggrim, though.
Give me 8 months. We'll see where we go after that, right? 17 to hit.
Nice.
We'll hit.
Excellent. I'm gonna smite this bitch. It's not a bonus action, but I'm going to use like the thing that gets me.
Yes, I understand. I'm just
bonus
gotta double
spell.
check to see if you deal extra damage to this thing. Paladin abilities, monk, smite. It is undead or fiend. Nope, no extra damage. Just
So
roll me
two-
your. What are you using, a first or second spell level for the smite?
Okay, so it's 2d8 plus 1d8 for every second level, every spell above, right?
Yes, so it's 3d8 if it's a second level.
Okay, I think I'll use a first level for
Very
now. So an extra d8 then, yeah. No, 2d8. Oh, 2d8.
Yep.
Extra 4 damage.
Yeah.
And then I'll attack again.
Yeah.
Woohoo! That's not a crit, but anyway, 14 damage.
Yeah, you want to smite again?
Yes, I do, but this time I'll burn a second level spell.
Very well.
So now I'm 1-1 with my spells left. So roll 3d8. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Kelly, can you make a wisdom saving throw? I'm also going to turn invisible.
21.
That's very unfortunate. Daka Zilvia.
Wait, hang on. Does Sentinel kick in here when it tries to like go invisible?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Right.
I'm going to thunderclap where it last was.
Can you do so in a way that doesn't hit any of your friends?
Here.
Okay.
It's only a 5 foot.
You can't see that location from down there, from where you're at.
You can move in.
You'll have to move into
You
the
move
room.
up to there.
I'll move to here.
Very well.
That'll do it.
That?
Indeed.
And then I'll thunderclap. 9 damage. It's what's the save here? Save and throw. Con save 14. It will receive no damage, and then I'll move back.
Very well. At the end of your turn, I'm just going to go ahead and use a legendary action.
Because you guys can't see into the room, you know, I just imagine just hearing the sickening noise this thing's making. Yeah, just like mouth noises, and you just seeing tentacles like hitting Igor.
This is the loudest ASMR video I've ever seen.
Finley.
Get off me, you tentacle son of a bitch!
Well,
Can you move your growth around?
No.
I don't think so. And I can't see him, right?
Correct.
And I'm assuming he's moved from his location.
You could drop a fairy fire. That'll make invisible creatures not appear.
I
Yeah.
don't have a fairy fire.
You're a druid. You should have one.
I don't think so.
Pretty sure druids have them.
You just
And it's
didn't
like a level
prepare it
1
for
spell.
today. Is the
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just not prepared.
yeah. Fairy fire is like the bomb
I
dizzle.
think wood elves get it as a ritual.
Yeah, that ritual is like 10 minutes though. You
I
wouldn't
said
get it.
racial. I said racial, not ritual.
Let
Oh,
me
racial.
do...
They get a free one. I think it's what else you get a free one.
I would dip into druid just for fairy fire. That's how much I
I'm-
love that spell.
I don't think you have to be a druid to get fairy fire, right?
No, there's a you can take like a feat that gives you one thing of magic from another class.
Yeah.
So
considering
what's
that.
happening here, Finley?
I can, Kelly, if you want, I can come do some cure wounds on you.
If you can make it to me, dude.
I can.
Well,
But
this
I mean,
thing's invisible, and you can't run through your own bubble of death.
Well, I don't think I will. Oh shit, I'm not tiny. I can't like pass through people.
I mean, no, I mean you can.
you can
pass-
still pass through allies.
Oh,
You
It's
okay.
just can't
this-
end in their square.
This,
Right. I mean, I can
Ten-
go here.
You do
This-
so.
yeah, this tentacly
Right.
things around here somewhere. Is what I was just saying.
All right, I'm gonna throw cast wounds at Kelly.
wait. Nice.
Damn.
Yes.
Gotta get that minimal level healing right there. Just
Fucking garbage rolls.
Watch me take
Okay.
48 H damage right now.
It's just one.
And I'll just be 49 damage. And then I'll thanks for that 1 XP.
hey, Grim.
All right. What to do? I mean, I could just randomly throw the hammer and see if I hit something.
I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do that, right?
I mean,
It's probably behind me, most likely.
I was going to say, yeah. Now that I know that Finley's here, obviously it wasn't there because it takes up whatever. So it's got to be. I mean, I don't know.
Very well.
Just huck it and see if I hear a squelching noise.
A wet slap.
Make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw it down this way.
You're throwing blindly. Okay.
Yeah. And then
You're aiming along the ground.
yeah, maybe about a foot and a half off the
Okay.
ground, just in those things crawling about, just attack me. Or I'm gonna throw over here behind Kelly.
Very well. Whoosh, whoosh, you keep throwing it. And just sailing through open space.
Okay. A bit.
It might be on the roof above us or something.
Yeah, what? It's just hanging out in the ceiling. That's what I would do. Just everybody stops breathing, stops making noise. You can just hear the as it's moving.
Kelly,
Mm.
what do you want to do?
It's a good question. I would like to see if I can detect this creature with smell or something like that.
Sure.
You said it stinks.
Make a perception check at disadvantage. I should be noting, by the way, that you guys have run into here. There's like gold bars all over the floor, and like when you are moving around, you're not impeded by them at all. Your feet are passing through all of the gold shit that's in here.
Okay. That's probably why that statue was in gibberish, right?
Yeah, because it's just meant to
Yeah.
appear as.
Okay, so what did you say? Perception?
Perception.
Disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage.
Hit this fucking thing and set it on
7.
fire.
Nope. Daka. Could I ask you to make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh boy.
You can. I've got proficiency with wisdom saves.
Fantastic. That's a good thing to have. You see yourself falling into the pit, and then you are the guy falling into the pit, and then you snap back to not being in the pit, and then you don't fall in the pit, and we're not all in the pit. There's also not 5,000 candles in the wind.
It's just a bad trip, man.
Yeah, it's wild. And that is where we're going to end. An invisible enemy tormenting you from afar, unseen, moving about the room at unnatural speed. What is it? Where does it come from? What will you do to stop it?
Go? Where does it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
No, it's not Cotton Eye Joe, and I'm insulted that you made it like that. I'm like, I'm trying for a legendary outro. And Dave's just like, let me just cut that down real quick. Gonna turn into some bitch ass shit.
EDM version of Cotton Eye Joe. That's what that is. So,
for you all get 200 experience points for today.
damn, that's what we got for slaying those goobers.
Well, the goblins aren't worth fucking anything. Oh, yeah, that's right. I get an extra Regis. Thanks.
I think we're also sharing with Riverin now too.
Do what?
It's a 5-way split now. Is Riverin
No,
getting XP?
the 4 of you. Riverin got the XP for 1 goblin kill.
All right,
Nice.
so we should be at 14,664, correct?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
1-to-1. How much XP should she get?
50.
Yeah.
She kills a bunch more goblins, she'll level up.
Sweet.
Cue South Park
Just feed her
boar
goblins.
killing montage.
You can't power level her.
Lame.
Friends, countrymen, Romans, thank you for allowing me to use your ears tonight as we played this game. And now we encounter what is literally the hardest creature we've ever fought. And shit is getting weird and nasty.
Is this? Would you consider this harder than the succubus dude?
No,
This
but
is a legendary creature.
I would like to point out, though, that it's still going better so far than it was fighting those fucking desert
Medusa
lizards.
chickens?
No, the desert lizards where they
That's
were
true.
bonking us on the head because that just went horribly.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but your roles in that combat were spectacular failures.
Yeah, absolute ass.
We clawed our way out of that vor trap pretty fucking good, though.
Your roles in
Barely.
this combat have been excellent so far.
Yeah.
Dave only fell into a pit once.
Yeah, but I've recovered my health pretty much straight away, so
Imagine if
bad.
you'd fallen into the pit twice.
or 3
And
times.
that's basically all you did for 2 rounds was fall into a pit.
And hit a dude and smite him twice.
Yeah, but that was the 3rd round. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Friends.
I shattered him for like 24 damage.
I know it sucked really badly. Spootnik, what you got?
I'm Spootnik. I'm here on Wednesdays, but not next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is the rehearsal, and next Thursday is the wedding. So have a fun week off, everybody.
Have fun at your rehearsal and
I was
wedding.
gonna say have fun at your wedding.
Thank you.
It's the most
Yeah, man.
expensive way to tell all of your friends and neighbors that you're having sex tonight.
Get super drunk on the
Yeah.
university's dime.
Hey, I was about to say, need paper shit.
You know, speaking of something or other. Drumurboy.
Nice segue.
I'm tired.
Speaking about, I don't give a
That's-
fuck anymore.
My vacation has already
Drumurboy.
started. As
That's-
soon as I turn this stream off, I'm just fucking checking out.
That's fine.
Speaking of segues, here's some other shit that's going off the cliff.
Yeah, you can check out some new music at Roleplay Radio on Spotify, or you can check out Drumurboy on Spotify to hear the new Roll20 tunes. Not new; I've been writing them for the past 2.5 or 3 years, but
Wow.
now they're on Spotify, including
That
some.
sounds right.
But you're white. How's it on Roll20?
Wow.
No, they just don't promote
Streamers.
non-diverse streaming groups.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
we're a
just they-
diverse group of white dudes, right?
We
got
go
a
from
Canadian,
scraggly beard to
American
non-scraggly beard, you know?
It's true.
Ah.
Yeah, but those 2 albums are out. So that's like the majority of the music I've been writing over the past 1.5 years is now on streaming platforms, which is pretty sweet. So go check it out. Hopefully the sound pack that I've been working on for Nerd or Die for the past 2.5 months will be out soon, I hope. Just depends on if I can get it to be good. Because that's what's taking so long, is making it good. You can check me out on the weekend. I'm going to be playing Dishonored 2, starting that up this weekend. And yeah, be excellent to each other.
You know, speaking of people who stay hydrated, Atomic.
Do indeed do my best to stay hydrated.
That's such a meme. I love it.
Yeah, stuff on Atomikspoon. I mean, twitch.tv/Atomikspoon. Stream workout stuff on Tuesdays and Thursdays usually when I'm not sick and dying. And then here Wednesdays. And then I'm also here Saturdays for Wrath and Glory, Dark Inquisition, which is obviously Wrath and Glory and 8th edition Warhammer 40,000. Obviously, we're not on this weekend because of
Well, I'll be gone.
aforementioned vacation. Yeah. But we'll be back the week after that. So
Is it
Each
only
week.
1 week that we're off?
I believe it
Yeah, okay.
is so. Yeah. But that's me.
You know, speaking of people who are thirsty, let's talk to Dave.
I
Could
made
stay
an entire
hydrated.
career out of being
Yeah.
thirsty.
That's certainly true.
Yeah. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. What a cliffhanger, right? To be left on. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, next time we talk, we will have to have some discussions about the Pokemans, most likely. Wait, maybe not.
We're talking about Sword Shield.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
people
no,
are
but we-
losing their fucking minds about this game. They announced
I think
that
it'll be
only
fun.
400 Pokemon were making it in, and no starters besides Charizard.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. I just
Alright.
I just want to have the game be a self-contained thing, you know?
I want to have a
That's
good
really
Pokemon
what it's
game,
about.
so we'll see.
Talk about a whole bunch
Yeah.
of Pokemon and talk about a whole bunch of confusion and disappointment around Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that game.
Yeah.
There's the meme of Hideo Kojima saying, "There's no content here. Just keep walking."
Yeah. There's the interview that's like, I don't even know myself how this game is going to be fun.
But you know, for me, I just with the Pokemon games, I just hate it. Like when you go like, all right, I'm gonna play competitive. First fight you get is against like a pseudo legendary team, and you're just like, fuck, man, I don't even know what that Pokemon is. You know, annoying as fuck. But anyway, yeah, I finally got all my government shit together yesterday. So Kinky Fridays is finally getting started, man. I'm excited.
I
So-
can't stop.
I'm excited to play Naked from the Nipples Down and
Fuck.
the Olympic Village management game.
Oh,
450,000
Condom manufacturer
condoms.
simulator.
yeah, condom management simulator.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, the first couple of games we released are probably going to be pretty average, but you know, it's more just to create a foundation for the company and stuff.
I
but-
mean, Naked from the Nipples Down doesn't sound like a fly off the shelves top hit, you know?
I gotta
well,
tell you,
the trick with those games, you can't have anything weird inside of the title because our major market is the Nintendo Switch, so we have to be very careful about what we call it and what's on the profile. But Nintendo's just like, we talk to them and just like, do you let adult stuff in this? Yeah, fuck it, man. Put anything you want on the Switch. And I'm like, okay.
I gotta tell you,
Okay.
if you're looking for the name of your first harem visual novel simulator, Very Average would be a very good starting name.
The name that actually was taken, someone actually made this game. I was going to use it. Love Esquire was one that I was going to.
Is it about lawyers boning each other?
No, Love Esquire, as in like a squire.
Oh, I thought you said Love Esquire. Okay.
Well, it's the same thing. Love Esquire.
Esquire. Yeah. Well, Esquire is a title for a lawyer.
But it's also originally the name of a. Instead of saying the squire is Esquire. Like it's weird English stuff. It's stupid, but
very well.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some interesting stuff. One of the games we're working on is called Expose Night, so we'll see how that goes. So.
Okay,
it's a good one. It's a good one.
That's it for us tonight, guys. I'll find someone to host. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks, maybe. We'll figure it out. Have a good night.
Later.
Bye.